When I entered Pakistan and they saw my passport and they saw clergy, before I knew what was happening, narcotics agents were coming, soldiers were coming, police were coming, immigration. Different uniforms began to appear. Clergy, what are you coming to do? When I looked at them, I said, I came to do good. I'm a philanthropist. Because how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and power, who went about doing good. I now ask myself, if a witch wants to enter Pakistan, will he need the airport? Are we going forward or backward? We have become masters in building churches and gathering congregation, but we don't have power in territories. Now, this is comparing our time with what was. And this is not a time to start sharing blame or shedding blames, because all of us should play our part. This is not a time to point fingers. Everyone should rise up to fill in the void. It's not a time to say, this bishop, this prophet, this apostle. This is a time to look inward. Because if we don't consider these burdens, our generation will become porous as well. And so these are the things we should contemplate. What can we do to raise the standard so that the world will know that there's a God and that the church is not just a gathering, it's an ecclesia indeed. Now, if you consider what is happening in darkness, it's even more troubling. Because in darkness today, there are many aeons ahead of us as touching spiritual intelligence. There are many aeons ahead of us. If witches gather like this, you won't find any car outside. Everybody will come through teleporting, and it's not a testimony. Everybody will just appear on their seat. Nobody will come there with a car. In fact, where they hold their meeting makes it impossible for you to attend if you are not spiritually intelligent. Some meetings can happen on the ocean. So it's not a place you can even drive to. But everybody will appear there, and they will have meetings and depart, and it's normal. If I appear on this altar today, it will be a national news. There's an apostle in Nigeria that appeared on the altar. It will be a wonder. What we call a wonder is a normal reality in the witch coven. So where are we in spiritual civilization? Where are we? Are we still in the age of antiquity? Or are we making progress? Before we begin to brag with intelligence and knowledge that has no result, we talk as though we sit in heaven with God and make laws, but the basic things of life, we can't address them. And the unfortunate thing is that we are in the last days, where it is a risk to introduce yourself as a Christian unless you have power. If you don't have